Hi, I'm Steve. I'm Vice President with LOA Roofing and Construction. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about the process of what we do. So chances are you've just had an insurance adjuster approve your roof, or you're looking at putting a new roof on your house. And obviously there are a lot of different companies to choose from, and we want to tell you about what we do differently and how we install the products on your house. It makes you more comfortable when our guys are over putting the shingles on, and they educate you about what we actually do. So one of the first things that we do is we actually will take your roof and strip it all the way down to the decking. So we want to be able to keep this plywood visible to make sure that there isn't any rotten wood and there isn't any problems with the wood. We don't want to be putting a lifetime product over the top of rotten wood or bad wood that's going to obviously degrade the lifespan of that roof. We want to make sure that all the components of the roof match the awesome warranties that we're able to give you. So next, what we do is we will install ice and water shield. What Ice and Water Shield does, it actually goes in the valleys of the roof where any of the roofs come together. And it's actually a sticky back product that we actually peel the plastic back and will actually adhere to the roof deck itself. It becomes sticky and it actually adhere to the plywood. Back in the day, they used to use a lot of valley metal. When you put nails into valley metal, it expands and contracts and will actually make those nail holes in the metal bigger, and it's a source for leaking. So one of the new products that we use is Ice and Water Shield, and will help you have the best warranty possible. Next thing that we do is what's called a felt, a synthetic felt. So you can actually take the difference between an asphalt felt, which is this product right here, and a synthetic felt, which is this product right here. This is made from asphalt, and it will actually rip just right in half, just like this. So as it's up on your roof, if it gets wet, it will wrinkle and it will degrade over time. With this nylon felt, you're not able to rip it. It's a much superior product. It's slip resistant for our guys when they're installing the roof to make it a little bit more safe work environment. And also it is able to get wet without wrinkling and degrading, which is an awesome product for us. The next thing that we want to talk about is what's called drip edge. Drip edge is a metal piece of metal that goes on the edge of your roof system, just like this, and will actually
this is the felt itself.
The deck itself. One of the things that this does is it prevents water from running down your walls, degrading your siding, water getting into windows or anything like that. So drip edge now in the state of Texas and most areas in the country is code. So one of the things that we find are a lot of roofs are installed without drip edge. One of the issues with that is if anyone installs a roof that's against code, they are able to come back and say that it's something that needs to be implemented or added to that roof system. Anytime we put down shingles on your house and they have to be put back on because something was missed, it's not going to be having that factory seal, and it's going to be doing you a disservice to the product that you have on your roof. One of the next components of the roofing system that we want to talk about is called the starter shingle. So it's very, very important to have a starter shingle, and here's why. When you install the shingle, a starter shingle, it goes on the edge of the roof and it gives you a continuous tar line. This tar line is very important because if you take an actual shingle itself like I have here, if you put this right into the drip edge of the Ice and Water Shield, this asphalt seal will not have anything to seal into. So if you can see, one of the cool components of the starter shingle is it will actually line up these two starters. So when you're actually able to put that shingle down, it will seal the first course of shingles down. It's very important to get the wind warranty that you have on your roof is because this starter shingle is installed. Another thing that we do is the starter shingle not only goes on the eaves or where the gutters are, but they'll also go up the rake of the roof as well. So one of the reasons why, again, is to provide a continuous seal all the way up the rake of the roof to be able to seal the side of the shingles as well. This, again, a lot of times when we see shingles that are off the roof from wind damage, a lot of times it's from the edge of the roof, and it's because they don't have a starter shingle on the eaves and the rakes on the house. Just another thing that LOA does different to make sure that you get the warranty that you deserve. One of the next things to consider about your new roof is what type of shingle do we want to put on there? There's obviously good, better, and best. So depending on the situation, if you're going to be living in your home forever and it's your forever home, maybe we want to consider doing a hail impact resistant shingle or a impact resistant shingle on the house that will provide a longer life of that roof. Make sure that it's protected from wind and hailstorms. Another shingle that we do is an asphalt architectural shingle. There are several brands that we work with, and this is the newer style of shingle that you see that has the architectural, more desirable style to it. And then lastly, there is what we call a three-tab shingle. A 3-tab shingle is more of the cost-effective shingle. It's something that we use a lot of times on real estate transactions, rental homes, or more cost-effective solutions when cost really makes a big difference. So one of the big things, the difference between the 3-tab and the architectural shingle is the 3-tab shingle here has a 60 to 70 mile per hour wind warranty. It is very, very thin in comparison to the architectural shingle, and it does withstand damage from impact and wind a lot more heavily. The next shingle that I want to talk about is an architectural shingle. And again, there are several different brands that we can use with all different colors. But this shingle actually has a 130 mile per hour wind warranty. So when you go from the 3-tab shingle to an architectural shingle, the difference in wind warranty is almost double, which makes a huge difference of the life of your roof as well as the appearance of your house. It gives you a lot of curb appeal. As always, your LOA representative when selecting the roof will be able to help you make the best choice for your project specifically. Every project is different as we treat each project separately. So we take a whole house approach and make sure that the product that we put on your house is best for your home and for your situation. Next thing I want to talk about is ventilation. Ventilation is extremely important for longevity of roofs. If we don't have the proper ventilation on your house, it can wear your roof out almost 50% faster. So one of the things to consider is what type of structure do you have? Do you have a ridge that goes all the way across your house? If you do, then a ridge vent may be a good option for you. A ridge vent is a product that goes over the absolute peak of the roof and will allow air to come out all the way across the entire structure. Unfortunately, some houses don't have ridge vents or ridges that go all the way across the house. In situations when you don't have a ridge, we may need to go with what's called a turtle vent or a slant back vent. There are other options as well as dome vents and power attic fans as well. So one of the things to consider is, do you have an intake source of ventilation for your house? And we need to be able to select what type of exhaust ventilation we have on your house. This is another great thing to talk to your LOA representative about what's the best option for you in your home. And lastly, what we want to talk about is all the final components of your roof. So all the flashings, chimney flashing, all the pipe jacks that we need to install, and any other items that you have on your house. Other things to consider. Do you have a satellite dish? Do you still use the satellite dish on your house? If you don't, now is the time to get rid of it and block in those holes. Any extra penetrations in your roof are just sources that could be leaking in the future. Let's get them right now when we're replacing your roof to make sure that you have the product that you need. One of the last components of your roof are what's called the hip and ridge shingle, which appears like this. The hip and ridge shingle will go across any of the hips, any of the ridges that don't have ridge vent, or this product will be installed over the top of your ridge vent if a ridge vent is the solution for you. Being part of LOA construction, one of the things that we pride ourselves on is having one of the longest labor warranties in the industry. We offer a 10-year labor warranty on all projects. So no matter what we do on your house, if there's ever a problem, we want you to know that LOA is there to make sure that we're here to protect you. If you have any questions about our warranties, or if you have any issues with a warranty, please give us a call and we will stand behind our work. So no matter where you are in the process, if you think you might have damage on your house or you just want your house inspected to see if you have damage, if you're looking for a new roof because it's old, maybe you have a leak on your house, or maybe you're already working with an LOA representative, give us a call. We can definitely answer all your questions and we can go through the entire process. Now again, just to recap, we tear the shingles all the way off, make sure that we expose the deck. If there's any rotten decking, we replace it. We install products like felt, ice and water shield, drip edge, different ventilation products, and we help you select the type of shingle that you have or what you need. So again, if you have any questions and you need to get with an LOA representative, let us know. If you're already working with one of us, these are all great questions and things to talk about before you have the roof. We want to educate you to make sure you understand what you're paying for and putting on your house, so you understand the process for when it's happening. You're not saying, hey, what is this, or why are you doing that? We want to educate you before so you know exactly every step by step why we're doing what we're doing. This presentation has been all directed towards asphalt shingles. And remember, LOA will put any roof on any structure. So if it has a ceiling on it, we will put a roof on it. Whether that be a flat roof on a commercial building or a metal roof or any type of roofing system that you're looking for, please contact an LOA representative to talk about your different options.